Hello friends, it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are doing well. If you have been around for a while, you know of our sweet girl, Harley, our dog, and unfortunately we had to say goodbye to her a few days ago, and it has been devastating. We had her for 11 years. She was our first baby. We got her when I was pregnant with our oldest, Hugo, and she has just been my near constant companion over these last 11 years. And it feels wrong that she's not here anymore. But I know that so many of you sent her so many well wishes and said hello and sent her hugs. And I just so appreciate you and the love that you had for my sweet dog that you've never even met. But she was just such a bright spot for me and such a comfort, and I miss her desperately. But it was time to say goodbye. And as much as I miss her, I'm glad that she's not hurting anymore. And I know some of you have had to say goodbye to your pets, and this is my first time saying goodbye to one that has been mine, and it's rough. But I miss her, and I will miss the Harley cameos, but we are going to keep pieces of her in our home as reminders. We all loved her dearly, and we move forward. But with all the goodbyes and everything that we have been doing, things have just kind of gotten a little messy in the house. We went away for a few days as a family, and it was wonderful to spend that time together and to brighten up a little bit after that. But my house is now a mess now that we're home. So I am going to do what I like to do to feel calmer and more peaceful, and I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna start in the kitchen. I'm cleaning up the downstairs, getting everything back in order. I hope that you are doing well. I don't mean to start this video off on a down note. I am feeling better. I am happy that she's not in pain, and I am so grateful for all of the years that I got with her. And I'm never ever going to take those for granted. But we're gonna move forward. I'm gonna clean the house. Hope you stay, hang out with me. If you're not, consider subscribing to the channel. Not every video starts like this, I promise. I am sending you all the positive and good vibes. Let's get started. We're gonna start by clearing off my disaster counters and do some dishes. Let's get started. Whew. You ready, Gary? Okay, this is one of those messes where it's just, where do I start? And I think I'm just gonna start with a thing that is bothering me the most, and that is Cal won this. We went to Great Wolf Lodge, which is exhausting, but he got this. He got all the gems out. It's just, I'm pretty sure it's just chalk, like a chalk thing. So I'm gonna start with cleaning this up. Just kind of cleaning off the whole island, and then make my way over. I do need to descale my Keurig, so I figure I will just do that while I'm cleaning off the counters, and that way, like, because you have to run the water through a number of times. I have to do a vinegar cycle and then like a regular cycle to flush everything out. So actually, I'm gonna get started on the Keurig. Let's start descaling the Keurig. That would be the smart thing to do to get it started, because it takes a little bit. Get that going, and then we'll tackle this mess. Okay, I don't use the Keurig solution to descale it. I just use vinegar and water. It works fine. And it is one of the suggested things that you could do. So I'm doing that instead of buying their fancy solution. If you've done both, let me know if their fancy solution does better, and then maybe I'll try it, but I've never tried it. Anyways, I'm gonna fill this halfway with vinegar. I'm gonna dump out this old water. Fill it halfway with vinegar, fill the rest with water, and then start the descale mode. It'll just cycle through all of the vinegar water, and then it just has you rinse this out, change the filter, and then run another just clean water through it to clean out all of this stuff. So I'm gonna do that. Fill this with vinegar. Let's see if I have more vinegar. I don't think this is enough. I think I have some upstairs with my cleaning stuff. This is garbage. Oh, yeah, that's not enough. Let's go see. This is all the vinegar I have. And I'm just gonna run the descale anyways, and then I'll put a reminder to descale it sooner and put vinegar on the grocery list. But I've already poured this in here. I might as well clean it out a little bit. Some might say, don't bother, just get more vinegar, but not me apparently. So with the Keurig, I'm just dumping out the water through each cycle. It does about 12 ounces at a time, or actually more like 2 cups at a time. So I can dump that out as it goes. I'm not gonna show you all of that, but we are now tackling all of the clutter. I thrive with order, and it's just been messy. It was kind of messy when we left, and then it got messier when we got back, and we have an open floor plan. So if I just tidy up the living room, I can see the kitchen, and like I said, I thrive on order. So we are just tackling all of the mess. We spend a long time in the kitchen. It took way longer than I thought it would. The clutter was just harder to get through, and I'm slow. Just getting through things and moving through things has been a little harder lately. I very, very much loved my dog, and it's been tough, but we're just gonna get through all the doom piles, get it taken care of, get it knocked out. And while I'm doing this, I am also dumping out the water. She does artwork every single day in class and brings it home, and I love it, but I just can't keep it off. We held on to it for a while, and I'm gonna recycle all of this now. And honestly, I hope she doesn't notice. I mentioned the doom piles. I have lots of doom piles of things where I'm just not quite sure what to do with it, or it doesn't have like a good spot. And this tray here on the island has been a game changer. It's a great spot to kind of keep an organized chaos. And so I just have this tray here kind of on the corner of the island. It's a great place to put like my list, my phone, things that I need. It has been so nice to just have a designated spot that's a tray. I can move it and I can hide it if I need to. It is so helpful.
We've been a year, but you struggle to keep pace. Done everything right. My heart is a mess. Now you need to talk. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, lie, lie.
What is that? Oh, it's tape. Got it.
Feel your heart race to her name. I can take a lie.
know if I have enough stuff to refill those, but maybe we'll refill them later. But we'll just leave this for now. Now to the rest of the counter. Oh, geez. Oh, it says add water now.
Tell me no lies, tell me no lie. Let's talk about your ex.
For the filters, you just have to put this in a bowl of water for 5 minutes. So I'm gonna let this keep running the flush, like the water flush through it, and let this sit while it does that. And then we're just gonna make our way back to the Keurig so we can clean the Keurig. It's really messy over there. You can't see it, but I can. It's very messy. So I'm gonna go get a bowl of water and let this sit.
Got nothing to say. You're in the right place. You got the power.
Well, as is common with me, I did forget to press record for the decluttering part of this video, and I am so sorry. My head's just kind of been a little foggy these days, especially just with not having Miss Harley around. It's definitely odd. You realize all of the times that they were there or that they would show up, like when I cut an apple or when I'm sorting laundry, things like that, and she's just not there, which is odd and hard and sad, but it's okay. And we have Gary. He's fun. He likes to climb the curtains though. I haven't figured that one out, but oh well. I've sorted out all of the cups from Great Wolf. These are the reusable ones that you can use like forever, but I want to wash them and get them stored away. So that's going to take a small eternity, but the sooner I do it, the less likely my children are just going to try to use them as their everyday water bottles. So the Keurig is almost done. I have a ton of dishes to deal with and the dishwasher needs to be unloaded. So I'm gonna pause on the counters, work on the dishes, get that all squared away, and then we can just finish kind of wiping everything down, finish cleaning up the Keurig, and then I want to wipe down the hood. It's a little dusty and everything. So we'll do that last with the stainless steel, get that all wiped down, and then the kitchen for the most part will be done and we can move on to the other parts of downstairs. Oh, there's dishes over there. Okay, I'm gonna gather the dishes first. We had forgotten to run the dishwasher before we left, and when we got back, I walked through the door and I just thought there's an odd smell, and I could not figure out what it was until Connor discovered what we had forgotten. So we ran the dishwasher and everything's okay now, but I do also want to pull the filter and get that cleaned out. It was just a good reminder that I hadn't done that in a little bit, and so we're gonna pull the filter once we get this unloaded. I try to stay on top of cleaning out all of the filters and things, and the dishwasher, it's newer, so it doesn't get as bad as quickly, which is great. And I have noticed the stainless steel inside stays a lot cleaner than the plastic one did, and it's actually really, really quiet too. So I don't know what to do about the standing water. Some say that it's normal to have a little bit down there where the filter sits. Others, like other things on the internet, say that it's not. I had a plumber check once and it was a little ambiguous what the answer was. So if you know, let me know down in the comments. That would be very helpful. But so far, nothing has like caught fire, and nobody's gotten any type of disease that I'm aware of from that small amount of water being in there. But if it's going to affect the longevity of my new bougie dishwasher, I would like to know, because if you've again been around a while, there was quite the saga with my previous dishwasher, which had a hole in the bottom of it and was leaky. So getting the new dishwasher was a big deal, and I want it to last for a while. So we are dumping out the water here. As you can see, I did show you one time, I am dumping out the water, and then I'm getting all of the water bottles from our trip in the dishwasher. that I can. I'm not going to put the Great Wolf ones in there though, because I don't want them to get all warped. So we do have to hand wash those, which honestly, I really didn't want to do because it sounded tedious. But like I said, if I don't do it, the kids are going to start using them as their everyday water bottles, and we can't have that. So I'm going to get them washed. And then once they were dry, I just threw them in a Target bag and put them in the office, and Connor gets to finish finding a home for them along with the Great Wolf wands, which are really cool. But again, if the kids play with them, they're not going to work next time. And I don't have a money tree. I wish I did, but I don't. The last thing to clean here before I scrub out the sink are the canisters that are typically in the middle of the island that hold our treats. I, at the time, was not sure if I had enough treats, but don't worry, I will find them and we will get things refilled for sure. But I really like these canisters, and having the treats in the middle of the island has been really, really fun. I've mentioned it before, but it's been a good motivator for my kids when they get home from school to like either do any chores that they couldn't get done in the morning or start their homework, because then they get to pick a couple of things from the treat jars in the middle. And my kids are very much reward motivated and food motivated. They're also very video game motivated, but I'm trying to not like let them play video games all the time and using that as a way to get them to like make their bed. So I'm trying to keep a balance of, you know, the if you do this, you can have this, and the you should just do this because it's a good thing to do. So let me know if you have any secrets, but right now I'm just leaning into the balance. The dishes are done. The sink is clean. We're just going to keep wiping down the counters here before we tackle like the stove and the hood, but we are almost done with this part. Like I said, the kitchen took a while, and I did take a lot of breaks just to pause. I did have a kid home, so I was checking in with her and just trying to get things done as well. So we're knocking things out. You notice my little, Connor referred to it as my shrine. I just put things up there, and the kids had sharing shortly after she passed and wanted to take pieces of her to school. And so I had brought the picture that's normally down or up in our bedroom down for them, and it just hasn't made its way back upstairs yet. I haven't even managed to wash her bowl. We've moved a couple of things, like her water bowl and everything we did pick up because it was a tripping hazard. It got spilled a lot, but like her cushion up in the bedroom is still there, and it still smells like her. And Gary actually really likes to lay in it. So we're keeping things that were hers around, and I just can't part with that bowl yet or clean it out. But grief is odd. Some say she's just a dog, but she was my dog. She was my best friend. She was around all the time. I had a really bad postpartum anxiety after I had my first. I just did not know what I was doing, and I was really overwhelmed. And she was just always there comforting me, and she was just so happy and sweet, and she's always been that way. And it's just been a tough one to not have her around. She was just really special. I'd never really had an animal that was like I was that committed to and devoted to. So it's been a tough thing to let her go. And I don't mean to be depressing. It's just something I've been processing, and it's life, you know, part of being a human, especially as a stay-at-home mom. You don't get a lot of interaction with, you know, adult people or humans in general. And it was just nice to have a companion, even if she was just a dog. So it's odd to not have her around. And I think it's just going to be that way for a while, but I am very grateful for all of the memories that I have with her. overflowed a little. Wilson's drowning.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you don't find 'cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge.
Well, I've got all the counters cleaned off. I want to just dust this. It's not bad. I haven't let it go as long as I normally do. So I just need to wipe it off, wipe the stove off a little bit, and then the kitchen's pretty much done. Need to address the kitchen nook, clean off the table. There's a game that's been left out that I'm just gonna put away. So we'll hit there. Then we will go wipe down the powder bathroom. That way we can clean all of the hard floors at once, hit the living room, and then I think call it a day. I've been moving slow. I've been washing a lot of cups. So let's clean the hood.
'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like, you don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You are like me, and I'm like you. You are like me.
I love that little Bissell handheld vacuum for getting crumbs off of things like the stove or in the refrigerator. I use it to get under the couch, which I will do later in the video, but it's just such a handy little tool to have. Just that tiny little vacuum. I love it. I'll link it in the description box. And I will also link the cleaner that I'm using. It's the Mrs. Meyer's gingerbread scent. It is just so festive and fun, and I love it. And it even gets through grease, which is really nice, as you saw. I had to scrub a little bit harder to get that off of the stove, but I was glad to just be able to stick to one cleaner, get all the surfaces wiped down. This isn't a big, huge deep clean. This is just hit everything so that it's nice again. And I love a good surface spray for that, and the gingerbread one's just really good. I'll use that, or I'll use the Thieves Cleaner, which honestly I was surprised actually worked, but it does a really good job and I do really like it. But I'm just using one side of my microfiber cloth with the spray on it to do the stainless steel, and then I flip it over to polish on a dry side. We're gonna knock out all of the stainless steel and then move on finally. Like I said, the kitchen took a long time, and even if I hadn't taken breaks, it still would have just taken forever, I feel like, just because of all of the things that I needed to get through. And I'm not even showing you all of it because I forgot to push record on my camera, but we're almost done finally in the kitchen. Isn't that just how it goes? But mercifully, all the other areas that needed to be cleaned were not bad at all, and they actually were quick, which is very, very nice. I started at the worst spot, which was the kitchen, and we will finish in the easier areas. I like to do it that way so that I'm not burnt out before I get to the heavier job. But I know some people like to start in the easy areas and work their way up, but I am the type of person that definitely gets burnt out. So I have to start where it is the worst so that I don't just, stop before it's cleaned up. And I'm almost done here with the stainless steel, and then we're gonna move to clearing off the table and getting that all wiped down. It definitely has a lot of crumbs on it currently.
Evenings on the trail, catch a morning flight, enjoying dinner until midnight, or in bed by night. This or we can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do what drinking red wine by
Oh, the trees! Oh no!
this or that. This or that. Evenings on the train or catch a morning flight.
I did just start the dishwasher and then forget that I didn't put the filter in it. So I paused it and I put the filter in it and then started it again and wiped down the stainless steel. I forgot to bring you with me. I'm very sorry. Don't forget to put the filter back.
This or that. Getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night. Or drinking red wine by an open fire. Make love or fight. This or that. I know I messed up. Yeah, I know I did you wrong. But I learned my lesson. Now what if we could move on? Remember the good days. I wish that we could go back. I know I'm not perfect, but at least give me a try. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough, 'cause you're the best, you know. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough. Give me a chance, yeah baby, try.
Okay, we are in the powder bath. I want to get the bathroom wiped down really fast before I clean all of the hard floors, and then we can finish up cleaning in the living room. And then I did find enough stuff to restock the treats in the kitchen. So that's what we will do. We will restock all of our jars, kind of revamp our hot chocolate bar a little bit. Connor is currently grocery shopping, so he's getting the actual hot chocolate. The irony is we are out of hot chocolate, but we have all the fixins, or the mix-ins, to go with it. So let's wipe down the bathroom. We're gonna wet dry back all of the hard floors and hang out in the living room, clean up there for a little bit. The bathroom is not bad. I cleaned it before we left town and everything, but we are having company soon, so I might as well just knock it off the list now. And we also, Gary has a litter robot, and it's great. There's no smell. Like, these things are actually really cool, the litter robots. I highly recommend them if you can swing it. No smell or anything, but like we have the mat, but there's still like a little bit of litter on the side here, so I'm gonna need to clean that up anyways. So we might as well wipe down the bathroom too. So I'm very chatty, sorry. Let's clean it up.
Then make up your mind. Please don't say that it's goodbye, bye, bye. If you just believe it, I know we can make it. We used to be strong, love. Don't forget where you're coming from. A heart like that, don't give up that easily. I wanna see you be mad, yeah, get mad at me. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough, 'cause you're the best, you know. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough. Give me a chance.
As I mentioned, I did clean the bathroom before we left town, but I'm still going to use the sanitizing wipes to wipe down the toilet. I'm not going to clean in it because it didn't really need it, but I feel that it never hurts to sanitize a toilet on the outside of it. Like, you can never do that too many times, in my opinion.
I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough. Give
Sorry. Ah, jeez. Well, I will give you the Cliff's Notes version of cleaning all the floors. Honestly, it took a while and it got boring for me. So I could only imagine how boring it would be for you to watch me just wet dry vacuum my entire downstairs. I love the wet dry vacuum. It's so handy and it's fun to use. I like cleaning, so I enjoy this for the most part, but even I started to get bored after a while of just all of the literal back and forth, and I had to stop and empty it once. It was just this whole thing. But jokes aside, I do really love the wet dry vacuum, and it does help save so much time because I don't have to like sweep or vacuum up all the crumbs before I can mop. And you can see Gary over by the Christmas tree. That is a basket for his toys, but he just sleeps in it. He'll sleep in it all day sometimes. He just sleeps in his toy basket. And if I can't find him, I typically know I should probably check the toy basket because that's where he sleeps. It's hilarious, but also like that was for his toys. We have a cat bed for him upstairs and he doesn't use it. He just uses his basket. I could probably get rid of the cat bed.
How can you make me feel this way? Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you now, 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 now. Don't let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I wanna stay here with you.
We have made it to our last area to clean up. If you've spent this much time with me, I appreciate you. It means a lot. But we're knocking out the living room. Honestly, it's not terrible. It's just mostly all of Gary's stuff everywhere. The kids like to get like every toy out that he has to entice him. And we know you're supposed to rotate it like with human children so that they stay interested in what they have. But the kids get really, really excited about just every toy that he has. So it's often everywhere. And he really likes pom-pom balls. He thinks that they're so fun and he'll carry them around in his mouth and it's adorable. But I'm pretty sure there's like 20 of them under the couch right now and I can't get them all out. So anytime he finds one, it's a big deal. And he'll meow and carry it around and bat it around. And he's so proud that he found one. But I know that he has a billion of them because I bought a pom-pom shooter so that I could just sit on the couch and shoot pom-poms for him to play with. But all the pom-poms are missing and I can't use the shooter anymore because I can't find all of the pom-poms and I have to take the couch apart to get them. But I'm going to save that for another time because I don't want to. I don't want to do that right now. Isn't he cute? Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. But we're almost done in the living room. I'm going to fix the pillows, vacuum up the floors, and then we'll refill our treats and be done. Very productive day. Got a lot done. Good to keep busy, especially, when you're down. I just like to have something to do and I enjoy cleaning and the order always just makes me feel better. So it has been very good to just get this all done and get it cleaned up. It's definitely helped my mood.
Little did I know she wanted you alone. I thought she was over you, but I guess I was wrong. I came to the party leave tonight.
I'm going to turn the rest of the Christmas lights on and restock those jars and call it a day. Gary is getting very feisty. We're going to have to play soon. Need to recharge his toy. I got him this thing, and it has different settings and like feathers that poke out, and this thing spins around, and he loves it. His favorite part is the ball that spins around here, but this thing's fun. I'll link it if you have a cat or you just get bored and need something unique. It was really fun. Okay.
Now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah.
Well, we have our treats here. The mini marshmallows and the little candy canes are going over here by the hot chocolate bar. Alice did not let me hear the end of it when she realized that there were no marshmallows to go with the hot chocolate, and she was absolutely right. I can't believe that I forgot those. So we have the mini marshmallows, and we finally found some candy canes, which is a big deal because I could not find them for a while. But our hot chocolate bar is restocked for the most part. I opted to not add any more of the mix-ins just because I didn't feel like it, and there was still some in there, and that is okay. But I'm gonna add the treats here in the middle and call it a day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I so appreciate it. I really do hope that you're doing well, and I appreciate the time and the kindness that you show me every time you watch a video. And if you are new here, I appreciate you, and I'm grateful that you continue to hang out. If you aren't already, hit that subscribe button. I promise you my videos will be far more upbeat as we move through missing our sweet Harley. But again, I hope you're doing well, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find